Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Brisbane, and today we're back with some more SpellRogue. It's been a bit.
Why not?
I've been trying to make videos on this, and I am not having the greatest time with it. Probably too much for me. The full sapling. Actually, the power. Why not? We're just gonna go full on power build and see what we can do. Tasting Beast Within. We'll go with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm playing a fair amount at the moment with this, trying to do as much. And then what enemies have 60% max health? I gain 8 max health. Not really worth it. Damage threshold is reduced to 16. Don't care. Turn 4 enemy team 4 power. That seems terrible. Let's reroll. Reduce damage to enemies to 20. Right, my spell becomes mute for 4 turns. Every 4th non-enchanted die receives effects. Yeah, that's better than anything else I can take, really. Like, I've been trying to complete this Descent 6 for ages. At least I get a run that works well with it, right? And I am not having the greatest of times. No matter what I try to do, we seem to have extreme difficulty about it. So yeah. We are working extremely hard to try and complete a run that I don't even think I'm able to complete. Right? Main defense there. More defense. And move on. Like, it's not that I don't feel like the run is like oh no, like this run's impossible, stuff like that. I think you can do it. I think just the margin of error that you have is so small, and I think you need very specific things to get yourself going. Right? Like here, all this seems interesting enough, like receiving foresight, gaining a curse, doesn't actually help me. This doesn't help me either to deal with stuff. Most of the spells are too expensive, like Totem, so I have to reroll. Hurl Monolith is too expensive. So power is interesting for some power scaling, if we actually get the chance to be able to do that, you know. On Blessing, gain autocast. That's actually really good. I'll take that. So if we can get a Blessing build going, we can go for it. We'll just go into the left here. Yeah, because we can go there and take all those. I'll take gold, please. Move on to this guy, pick him up. Roller Glimmertai would seem interesting, but it's not really useful for what we're trying to plan. Dealing 2 damage to the front enemy with the power scaling we already have is actually really good. And we've got then keep 10 blocks between rounds. Interesting. But not really worth it. There's better options than this, right? Enemy death +1. No, we'll reroll. On turn 1, apply Rupture. Gain Poxbringer, which does help me chip stuff down. After each 2 attack spells, apply Weak. That's a good defensive option as well. I think we will be triggering this quite a lot. Now that we have this upgraded, right, doing 2 damage as well, this will trigger the Poxbringer by itself. And we just trying to reroll better, bigger die. With So Power, we can actually look and, like, you know, use that quite well. I do need to get the defense here, so it's annoying, right? Nah, we'll do this first. At least deal damage here. Chuck you and you in. Get a 6. We're doing more damage, but I would like to get some defense up. And yeah, check this out. Because this battle is me an issue. It will be an issue. But this is what I mean, just like the ability to consistently trying to build up that pox on them. And then we gain power here as well. So I'm at 2 power. Ooh, you're gonna snare me. Sorry, 4 damage. Well, we do this first, I think. Gain the power. Lands on 2. as we use it. Chuck this at you. There's 6. Oh, there we go. Cool. It worked out. Ah, this is going to be an interesting build. I can already see it happening. Ooh, gain more power at the start of the fight. I like spirit arrows. I think it's great if you've got a way to leverage the stuff, right? But I don't have defensive options right now, and this is a defensive option with the ability to gain early power, which is kind of what I need, right? And it's a really good defensive upgrade also. So I can now do this and just ×2 the block. So this is a better block than Bristle now. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know if this is just, like, my play style just doesn't work at higher levels, because I'm a guy that tends to try and, you know, risk it all. And, but I do think, it is, like, the correct play in most cases, just to be like, ah, there we go. We'll start dealing damage early on. Activating your pox bringers and stuff. Getting a block to that guy. Got a 2. Get a 5 back. No, so I just wiped like one guy out without even trying. And gain more power. Oh no. What will I ever do? Actually, this beast within is doing some stuff. I will say that much. It is doing some stuff. None of these are worthwhile. They're just all too slow, right? Prowl, I think, is really good defense, right? Compared to Bristle, that emergency. Oh, I need a 4, and just being able to get as much out of it as possible. Go here, what do we get? Choose an attack spell, choose a defense spell, or pay 50 gold for max life. What would I want to upgrade here? Prowl is probably the weakest so far. My attack is probably the weakest, but it does work synergistically well with those. So an attack spell is probably better, if we can get one. 2 times damage, X damage to all. None of these are screaming at me. What reroll? Too expensive, too much. But I'll take Desolation because it is good to sell. We'll work around it, right? I'm in the kind of like a serious mode now, like I'm gonna focus. Yep, cool. We're all set up. Let's go. I do need to deal damage to you. I guess it is best to do this. I probably should wait to do that, but... I cannot defend, so gain power. You're going to be an offensive specialist. This is one of the differences I've noticed, that you don't really have the option to deal easy damage, right? With like most of this stuff. 5, you can go there then. That goes there. I guess I gain 2 armor. Like, all I care about at the moment is just trying to take this guy out as quickly as possible. I don't actually care about anything else. So if I have to, like, you know, burn through all the stuff I actually have, then that's, like, fine, in a way. But that's the issue, is the fact that I find that this is the sort of strategy that I end up resorting to every single time. It's like, I try and deal much damage as quickly as possible because I won't survive a longer fight. Right? A graft mana is interesting. Kill shot. Now, is this permanent? Right? No, it's general increase. It's kind of interesting, right? If it's below 50%, but yeah. Aerospain is Graph Planner is kind of cool. Essentially does the same thing this does, but doesn't deal the attack is the only issue. Yeah, I'll reroll. We'll think better than that. Cultivate Might. On an odd, I gain the block, and on an even, I gain power. Just one power, though. Here's the best out of all these. Put any die in it, that's really useful. For now, we'll put it there as an extra defensive tool. For now. Disenchant the bristle. See what else we can get. Fleecing Might. No, reroll those. Mark Grass. Block. Gain one blessing. Roll a die for each blessing. Relief. I mean, it's sellable. I'm going to use the rest of these anyway. Actually, Rampart could be useful. Take that. Because it reduces countdown just by rolling it, right? And it uses 6s, which I could get a lot of. It's better than Prowl for now. We shall see, we shall see. We will educate ourselves and see if we can slightly better than the day we were before. Ooh, 6. Delightful. I'm going to gain the power here while I can. And then we do deal damage there again. And I guess we'll set up like this. Take an extra 1 down as well. Get some way to defend myself if I need to. I guess we'll gain 8 armor. Roll that. No, I want to use that properly, so... Yeah, 5 more block with this. Reroll this. A 6, nice. Deal that damage. And then just a bit more armor. You can save this armor for later. I think we got a good build, although this is a terrible choice to land on that for me. I'm sure I'd ignore all these guys, because, like, there's not much I can really do about them anyway. Got 5 in there. Actually, we'll start doing some damage from this as well. It's going to be a lot more useful. This is 6 and the kill. Yeah, we're just bursting the boss down, aren't we? Can I get better ways? Receive 1 sap. To be honest, yeah, I'll take it. I think this is a terrible choice, but I think we're in that state where it's kill or be killed with the bosses and stuff. So, like, this is terrible. I'll take that. Like, I get gold and I lose choices, which is fine. Right? It's better than actually physically affecting me in Bell, and that's a terrible choice. I gotta go left, I'm gonna go left, do that anyway, so left it is, folks, left it is. Countdown, countdown, countdown. Yeah, pretty good actually, Red Candle, we'll take it. Oh, I can't go that way. Should have gone that way. And this game sometimes does weird stuff like that with maps. It's very frustrating when you notice it late. Okay. Use the Beast Within first then. Use this 5 and start doing damage to the front guy first. Use that and that, I think. Because at least then we can, like, defend up. That's a 6. We gain 1 power, that's also 1 power, they're both the same. Or I can gain defense, which I'm fully blocked for anyway, so 1 power it is. That's the thing where, like, is so power actually still useful, right? Because I don't gain any blessings, so the upgrade to it is going to be terrible, and the Cultivate Might kind of does the same job instead. Just, you know. Actually, you die to this anyway, don't you? No, it is right. I'm going to regret the decision for doing this, but... And then... yeah. Spring into action. To be honest, even though I think spring into action is good, I think I still am underestimating it, right? I should have got defense first, that's my bad. Right? Like, I generally think I'm still underestimating it because of, you know, what it's capable of doing. So I'm not actually, like, focusing on, like, the good part of it. I'm also focusing on, like, oh, yeah, like, you know, it gives me double armor and a bit of power. Like, is it really that good? And, like, oh, actually, it kind of is. Like, marketable enemies. Reroll. Infuse scales. That is actually kind of what we want. And it is technically better than... Nah, because this also... has a better usage with power, because I can actually use it on 5 or 6 gain of power rather than having to get a 6 with this, so yeah. Try our best. We'll try our best. See if we can maybe, like, get a win maybe with this style of play, or at least do something a little bit better than what we're doing at the moment, right? Okay, so a 4 gives me 7 armor, which is quite a lot. No, we want 6 on that. And 2, and I guess you go with 1 here. Or here, 1 there. I take a lot of damage. The good news is this guy's going to die next turn, so it's like it's not that big of a deal. You just kill him. And then these guys are just going to try and gain some armor are going to be like, yeah, you can't touch me. A bit of my Joey Wheeler came on. Yeah. Oh, Wario. Is that Wario? Okay. I guess we're just gonna sow power twice here. Because there's no harm in that. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one it does. I can always just chuck this in with the one it generates as well. Right? The main thing, I think, is the double dipping with the power with the Beast Within. Right? And plus in the pox, like, I think, yeah, this is doing so much damage, it's kind of stupid. Boulder Toss. I mean, it's a pretty big spell. For 8, I do 20 damage and then 14 to the adjacent targets. I can only ever do it like once a turn, though. Could be a good payoff card. Plus it synergizes with the countdown. I have to have a think about that. We'll heal up here. So I kind of need to get at least some health back. Once per turn, when casting a spell granting block, gain a 5 fury. That's not going to happen that much with this deck, really. Oh, value, no. I don't like that. That's the first time I think I've ever actually decided I didn't want a relic, right? I genuinely think that's the first time I've ever done that and gone, no. I think the relic would be a bad choice. Hmm. 12, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so they, like, this is the stuff I mean when I say, like, sometimes the game is, like, really kind of, like, ruining your style of play. Is the fact that I have to deal with 24, 33 damage, I have 45 health max, and I can probably not even block that much. Yeah? So, like, what are you meant to do at that point, right? I should use that first. You know, I still blocked a lot. While also setting up the damage. I should have used this. That's madness, right? Hmm. We'll check the 6 and then actually do gain armor for it. I think doing it again is fine. I'm going to do that to roll. Another Vex die, which is not great, but that kills that guy off. Got enough armor to stop this guy. And he's got to hope that this does land on the right one. Nice. Double so power. And then just give me 1 extra armor just in case. Hmm. Let's sit on that, of all things. I am not happy about that. Like, I am really not happy about it. Guess I can do it this time round, because, like, just increasing his thing triggers the pox and stuff, so, like, this will get this killed quicker. And we should still have enough defense for everything else. Yeah, that wasn't very nice. But you put it on my, like, key spells every single time. It's, like, extremely frustrating. This time we can go all in on this. Like, I doubt this guy is going to survive to actually attack me on, you know, the next turn as such. Use that there. And it looks like we're all good. Again, on my attack, the only attack spell that lands on there, like... Yeah, reroll that. Yeah, guess it's worth taking. Good to the event. I don't really want to face off against that. Mighty Rune, +3 damage. Target spell. Oh, Crystal Heart. No, I think Mighty Rune is actually pretty good. like, putting on Boulder Toss could be interesting, but Sting is working so well in my deck that upgrading that right now is actually worth doing. Disenchant a spell, Fine Grip, you're gone. And a 6 for 10 block. You are slightly a better option. Thank you, Totem. Thank you. You appeared in the right circumstances at the right time for the right sort of play I needed. So we'll use this first, because at least then we have that for next turn. And then let's start chipping away, shall we? Oh yeah, I should have used 5 here first, shouldn't I? Well, again, that's now 5. Use the 4 to gain the armor, and we're all set. And I don't think the Pox triggers without you actually taking damage, which is nice. So you can kind of play around that a little bit. She got 5 in there. That's a kill on that. And then we can just set ourselves up to gain as much offense for later turns. Let's set that up to be at least level with the bear, 'cause that's like still 10 armor, isn't it? Or 9 armor, I guess, with the countdown. Really game. This is how we want to do things. This is how we want to do things. Can't even use that twice, that's really annoying. Just cast that again. This is powering in the 1-up I can't deal with at the moment. This game is rigged, I swear. Put that in there. There's a 5. Or we can actually put this somewhere else, couldn't we? In armor first. Gain that. Gain more armor. And more. Cast that there. Should I take this guy out if I'm lucky enough to? They've got to do this. It's going to be a terrible choice, but... There we go. Then a 1 and a 1, a 4 and a 3. I mean, 7 power is still a lot of power though, right? Like that is still a ton of power that I'm like basically launching at them every turn if I can get away with it. So I would love to chuck that in there, but I have a feeling it would land on the 5 and I'd be terrible at that. And it would really annoy me that it landed there. Gain as much armor as I can. Like, it's not bad, like, having to suffer this way with, the damage in the race, because if I can actually, like, do something about it in a way. Okay, you go 2. gave me a 6. It's a good amount of armor. Front guy dies. And we'll just gain power here, I guess. I think this is the only thing, is the randomness on this red candle as well. It's extremely difficult to actually trigger the things I want to trigger, right? Actually. Let's go all in. The fact that I still managed to defend after that is hilarious to me. I think this is where the point where I end up losing. Just because, look at that. How am I to defend against that? They're doing like 32 damage. Well, let's work on getting as much defense as we can first, and then we'll just go from there, right? Then we'll just go from there. Use that there. That's useful there. One of these will still work. I actually did some damage and managed to fully defend there. I'm impressed. That's stupid. Like, that's what I was expecting to happen. Like this, I could have dealt with that much easier. Do that there. Let's start trying to attack this guy. Like, if I get the pox on him after all this, it's a lot easier, right? And then we'll already have a little think about it. But yeah, I've been messing around with a bunch of other stuff recently and kind of like chilling out to different games and stuff when I had the free time too. Which played a bit of Minecraft again. That's been fun. That has been really fun. I actually need to defend here, don't I? That's very annoying. $23. Is that enough to... No, it isn't. That's really frustrating. That's frustrating. I was going to go on a whole tangent if I get past that fight, but I really can't. It's not even a bad build either. Like, I'm just getting out DPS'd in really awkward ways now. Admittedly, this game mode is a lot harder, so that's fine. You know, it's there to challenge you as much as possible. But yeah, we might like tone it down a little bit, go back through some of the basics and see what we can do. But again, if you enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.